for her day's work, gold medal and silver. And speaking of gold, it is time now for the women's gold medal match here on Konyaaltı Beach as we get set for another matchup between China and Korea. And there she is, Cui Yuanyuan, who performed so well just moments ago in the mixed team finals. So Cui Yuanyuan, 21 years old, just joined the national team this year, has yet to face Ok Hee in battle. She did defeat Aida Roman of Mexico in the quarterfinals and also knocked off Kibo Bay 6-4 to get to this gold medal match, in which she will face Ok Hee of Korea. Ok Hee defeating Kato Ayano of Japan in a shoot-off earlier this week, and then blanking Ju Yun-jung 6-0. So the 28-year-old, who is currently ranked 31st in the world and has been a member of the Korea national team since 2005, about to face Cui Yuanyuan for the first time in her career. A month ago in China, in Shanghai, it was Chinese Taipei's Tan Ya-ting who faced Korea's Ju Yun-jung in the finals, and Tan Ya-ting, who had already defeated Olympic champion Kibo Bay in a shoot-off, lost to Ju as Ju came away with the win. Today, though, Cui Yuanyuan versus Ok Hee.
And it will be Miss Yun on target 2 to start the match.
One of the more interesting stories, and we'll get into that in just a little bit as the match gets underway with a 9.
Just a fraction low. A lot of the competitors have been going low this afternoon.
Winds have died down a little bit, which is unlike yesterday's conditions for the compound archers. There's another low shot. Ok Hee, away from competition for 3 years. She burst upon the scene, was one of the best in women's recurve up until about 2010. Didn't compete for the next 3 years, but now is back. Came back in Shanghai last month and won the gold medal at stage 1. And now is trying to win another gold medal here at stage 2.
She really needs a 10 here.
Trailing by 1, she would put the pressure on Cui Yuanyuan, and she gets a 9. So an 8 would tie the set, 9 would win it, 9 or better. And there's the 9 she needed. So the 2 set points do go to Cui Yuanyuan. Once again, in case you're just joining us, Cui on the Chinese women's team that finished 9th this week here in Antalya and competing for the first time on the World Cup stage. Yun, of course, winning in Shanghai. Deepika Kumari picked up the silver medal there, and Ju had the bronze medal as Sergio Pagni looks on from the stands here in Antalya. And we get set for the second set. Ok Hee trying to come back and tie this up at 2 set points apiece, needing to win the set. She was ranked #1 in the world as of April 2011, then dropped out of sight. But that win in Shanghai last month vaulted her to 31st in the world rankings. And she'll pick up a lot of World Cup points here, regardless of the outcome of this match.
That's definitely right. She's back with a vengeance.
Yes, she is.
1-0 to
trying to make sure she can get to Paris in the fall. We all want to get to Paris in the fall.
I'd like to myself, but I'm a bit behind the 8 ball myself. Really need to have a good performance in Poland later this year.
8 points.
Of course, 2 more stages to go. Poland in August and Medellin, Colombia next month. Stage 3 of the Archery World Cup Tour. And I'm sure they'll be excited down in Medellin after the performance by Colombia yesterday, especially Sarah Lopez.
8.
And 8. A disappointing 8 for Yoon Ok Hee after she put up the 2 9s.
All she needed was 1 more to clinch that set and take it up to 2-all.
And there is a 10, and Cui Yuanyuan, she's in the zone. She shot so well in the mixed team match and continues that hot shooting right now. She's won the first 2 sets and now leads it 4-0 and could very well make quick work of Yoon Ok Hee if she can win the next set.
Definitely. To go 6-0 in a final is almost unheard of these days with people at this level. But Miss Yoon will not give up here. She will keep fighting.
I've got to imagine there are some days where you just feel it. And there's days where you couldn't put it in the ocean, right?
That's very true. Very true. In my team round a couple of days ago, I was just in that zone. I just could not miss the 10. No matter what I did, it just felt perfect. But there's other days where, like you said, you can't hit the side of the barn. You can't throw it in the ocean.
On those days when you're in the zone, try shooting with your eyes closed and let's see if that works. You can find the 10 ring with your eyes closed. You know it's your day.
If I could do that with my eyes closed, that'd be even better.
I don't think Miss Yoon had her eyes closed, but she did shoot a bullseye. She is in dire straits right now, trailing 4-0 in the match. And Cui Yuanyuan, a little bit surprised as she's low and to the left.
It's a favorable start for the Korean.
Trademark of the Korean archers, their mental toughness. But on that shot, she is very high, very surprising.
She was running very low on time there. As her coach was calling out the countdown.
And a big shot right there by Cui to take the lead in the set, the 3rd set. And right now, Yoon Ok Hee in trouble, trailing by 2 in this 3rd set. Trailing 4-0 in the match. And there's a 10. She had to have that.
She really did. That 6 will not help her cause here. I think she might have to settle for the silver.
Cui Yuanyuan trying to put it away, and it's an 8.
I stand corrected. It will continue.
It will
5-1.
continue. The match goes on as they split the points, and had it not been for that 1 shot,
it's still no easy feat here, because now Miss Yoon has to win the next 2 sets outright. She cannot afford to tie it up like that.
if she ties, Cui Yuanyuan wins. So as Taylor Worth just said, the pressure is all on Yoon Ok Hee right now. Has to win the next 2 sets. If she does, she ties the match, and then she gets a shoot-off. She doesn't win the match. She just gets a shoot-off.
She gets an opportunity to win the match.
In a shoot-off.
Yes.
Ms. Yoon once again shooting first.
So Ms. Yoon, who came on the World Cup scene in 2008, won 6 medals, made it to the World Cup finals in Lausanne, also won 2 medals in Beijing at the Olympics, a team gold and an individual bronze medal. Following year, 5 more World Cup medals, and then 5 more in 2010. Battling for her life right now as Cui Yuanyuan takes a 1-point lead in this set. 4th set of the match.
It's a very impressive resume.
Yuanyuan down 5-1, but a big shot right there.
That is an X. Very nice.
She's hoping that's the start of a big comeback.
9-8 liner.
Tied
So we're
score
tied.
so far with 2 arrows shot. 1 arrow remaining. What can Miss Yun do? She really needs a 10 here.
끝까지 봐야 돼.
9.
Her coach believed it was a 10, but they posted it as a 9. 10 to win the match. There you go. She wins the set, she wins the match, and Cui Yuanyuan. That's joy. Right there, look at that smile.
Who wouldn't be happy with a gold medal in the final?
A huge victory for China, a huge win for Cui Yuanyuan. And what a week she's had, defeating Aida Roman of Mexico, Kibo Bay of Korea, and then knocking off Yuno Ki of Korea. That's quite a run.
It's a very impressive run. Very hard matches to win. She's a force to be reckoned with this season.
New face on the scene, and one of the big stories. Sarah Lopez was the story yesterday, the Colombian archer in compound. And now today, Cui Yuanyuan making a name for herself as she wins gold in the mixed team competition and then wins gold in the women's